Hello and welcome to the D&D Grandma and the Family That Games Together podcast. For more about our history, please check us out on Twitter at D&D Grandma or on Facebook at The Family That Games Together. We hope you have as much fun listening to our story as we did creating it. Now, sit back and enjoy. We are back. Okay, Umbra, you were saying?
Okay. I was talking to Sasham about the Blue Ring hideout. I was out there scoping it out. It's on the edge of town, close to the woods. There's a little bit of cover that I was using to scope it out, right?
Okay.
Because I was in the woods and I climbed up the trees to get to the nest, right? So there's a little bit of cover there.
There's a little bit of cover approaching the warehouse.
Yeah, there's a little bit of cover. Okay. So
you are back at your cottage right now. That's where we're picking up.
We're back at the cottage, yeah, but we're discussing like how we're going to get to it because she just filled me in on what happened beforehand. Okay. So I'm thinking that there's either two different types of approaches and I wanted to see if we could come up with more or if you guys like either one of ours. So first of all, I think that we could use my Master of Disguise kit. We can try to disguise ourselves and try to walk up and under some type of pretense to get inside. I think it's risky, but there's a possibility there. And then we leave Sasham and Tor, you know, kind of in the cover until we can either use the sending stone or something to tell them to come and, you know, get us back up, right? Okay. So there's that option. I think that a better option, actually, but I don't know how we're going to do it and what we're going to be able to find, but I say that we take some of our booty and we go shopping. And I think we look for either explosive potions or potions of invisibility, or we go to the, we go to the armory and try to get ourselves decked out with some pretty incredible weapons or something and kind of shock and awe, where we are either creating a diversion, trying to get them to come out and fight us, or we're attacking them, or we're trying to just get as close enough as possible to attack them. We blow a hole in a wall and walk in, or we, you know what I mean? Like some kind of blitzkrieg where, we get in there and we just start fighting so that they have as little notice as possible that we're on top of them, until we're on top of them.
What if we could find something to make an illusion that he's standing outside when he's not actually there and they'll come running?
You mean like a hologram?
Yeah. So I've heard of magic before. I'm sorry, this is Victoria trying not to metagame. I've heard of magic before that you can create an illusion. It's not something I can currently do, but maybe we could find some sort of scroll, like a one-time use, and if I read the scroll aloud, we could create an illusion of him standing in a courtyard.
Yeah.
And like right outside the front door. And like, maybe they'll come running and
like
we can
hologram?
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
And maybe we could be surrounding it and he can we can say, oh, he walks up and he starts saying, here I am.
Uh-huh.
But he's not really there.
But he's not really there.
Yeah.
Or, you know what? Screw it. Maybe he is really there. No. He's staring at me right now. He's like, no, I don't like that idea. Any other idea? Because
I think
I can go and look and see if I can find that scroll.
Or we try to fight our way in. I don't think we'll be able to talk our way in.
People that we at the vampire, they're not both together. Right?
No. So this is just the criminal ring that's in the city that
you keep filleting.
The aviary has been trying to get on top of for a while. Yeah. And when I first came and met up with you guys, I had tracked them to their hideout and was keeping tabs on them. Okay. But now this has been a while ago, so now I don't know who's in the building, or you know what I mean. I've kind of lost track. I think we take a two-pronged approach right now. I think I go and talk to Wendell, and if necessary, go and talk to the Crow and find out.
Agreed.
What if there's any tactical details they can give us about the hideout. And then I think Ember and whoever wants to go with her.
How many javelins do you have?
I have 4.
Let's get more. Let's get more. Some more. Maybe not special or magical javelins, but if we have some money, let's go and buy you like 10. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be that expensive.
Should we maybe get poison for him to tip them?
Maybe.
I think I have. What was I doing again, Vincent? As far as the specialty items, I think I do have I do have a few poison javelins.
You have 1 javelin of lightning.
1 javelin.
Oh.
1 javelin of lightning. Yeah.
Sounds like he definitely needs one.
You ordered a second one along with your +1 great axe that they're trying to make you.
Right. Gotcha.
Okay.
Now, how do you carry those? Is there like a carrying case for javelins?
I think he just straps them
Yeah,
on his
sure.
back.
Yeah. to the back.
Okay. So, get some
Go
more.
like
Okay. All right. I'm gonna see, and also when you're at the crows, I would ask him to see if he has anything that could create an illusion.
I
Because
think
he might. I
before
mean,
we
he's
do
in the
that,
money.
I want to go to the alchemist and the weaponry just to see what's there.
Okay.
Yes, I like to go.
You want 2 gold? All right,
check
hood
it
up, man. Hood up.
Hood up.
Hold up. Just pretend you're really tall. Maybe we'll get him a mask
Yeah,
to
this
make him look
sucks,
like a
man. You
dragonborn.
women, I understand what you guys do.
Sometimes dragonborns can be that tall, so maybe like we'll try to get him like a mask that looks like a dragon.
Okay, so what's being done?
We are gonna go shopping.
Who's going?
I think all of us.
Are all,
Okay.
I think
Yeah, we're all gonna hang together.
We need to get some.
Okay.
If we get
Healing-
ambushed on the
healer's
streets, we gotta be
potions.
Like my
together.
height.
I used
Make
one,
friends
but
with
we
them.
should all have
Yeah.
like a bunch
Yes.
on
Give
us.
him a red wig.
Give her a wig and say, yeah, you look great, man.
Okay. First up.
like these people owe me money. Can you just go pick it up for me?
Yes.
Wherever we go for healer's potions.
They're gonna be so
Healing
excited
potions,
to
that's your first
see
stop?
you.
Yeah, let's do that first.
Yeah, because I used up all of ours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like an alchemist. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be Tacklin's tinctures. You've been there before.
We'd like to know about some poison and some healing potions, and if you have anything fun and handy in there.
I do not deal in potions. I mean, I do not deal in poisons.
Oh.
Healing potions, I got plenty for you. How many would you like?
Do you have any exploding potions?
I'm looking for a deal.
I only deal in healing potions, lassie.
We need
5.
a whole plate.
5 potions of healing? Alright. Your return customer, I'll give you 20% off. That'll be 200 gold.
Damn, take it.
200 gold.
Essentially getting one
Are
for
these
free.
regular healing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so
It's
we
enough to
each
get us
get
on our
one.
ass.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, that's why I said 5.
Okay.
All right, that's right. We have a life cleric. So 200 gold.
These are just in case she runs out of spells and we need to
5.
walk it off.
You only have healing potions. You literally don't do anything else.
Oh, I do greater healing, superior healing, cake Tom's ointment.
What's that?
It's kind of like a potion of healing. You can use that as a salve to cure poisons and stuff like that.
Oh, that's interesting.
All right, that's that.
Is she still obsessive compulsive?
Yep.
I think we need to go to a shady part of town.
Why don't we talk
Well, let's
to,
go to the armory and get some spears too. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
maybe we could talk to the crow. He would know about the
Yeah.
part of the town.
Yeah, we
You
can
don't
do
have
that
any
next.
spells here. Do you use spell scrolls? And do you know where I could look for them?
You could go see Farah at the Arcane Emporium. She might have some spell scrolls for you.
Cool.
All right. Where do you want to go next? You want to do that, or you want to go to the armory?
Let's go to the armory.
All right.
Let's
Okay.
exhaust these options before we go to the crow, and then when we go, we'll
Okay.
see whatever he doesn't have.
Got it.
All right.
Got
Off
it.
to the armory.
Okay, off to the Dragon's Armaments, going to see Rowena. What are you doing for here?
We're looking for extra javelins. We're looking for poison to tip them. And I'm looking for a spell scroll, but I don't think you'll have it.
And I'm looking for arrows for my short bow that might be fun and tricky.
Well, javelins are easy enough. How many javelins you want? I got plenty.
How much are? How much is one, or can I get a bundle together?
One javelin will cost you 5 silver, love.
Okay, how much is like if I get a bundle of 10?
A bundle of 10 will be 5 gold.
5 gold?
Yeah,
Mark it down.
Cool.
We're gonna have 10 javelins.
Excellent. So
Just plain.
all right. 10, all right. So I'll have 10 plain, and then I'll have the
The
one
more
lightning.
to kill.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have any other trick javelins of any kind?
Trick javelins? I don't have any on me right now. I'm working on the one for him. that he
lightning
ordered. Yeah, that he ordered about a week ago.
Oh, you don't have it right now. Oh, I thought you had it. Okay.
Those take a little while to enchant, love.
Okay, I'm not making fun of you or anything. I don't know. I don't think she likes me.
Yeah.
You don't like me either.
Yeah.
What else can I help you
She
with?
wants trick arrows.
Oh yeah, I want arrows for my short bow.
Arrows for your short bow?
Fire, poison. What do you got?
Well, I got these beauties. I just finished enchanting. And she takes out 3 really nice. Really nice. These are arrows of giant slaying.
Ooh.
They give you a +1 bonus. Plus, any giant that you hit with it takes an extra 2d6 damage.
What happened to the voice?
That would sound silly, role-playing that part.
Take an extra 2d6
X damage.
Yeah.
Too funny. I love this voice now. She's my favorite.
Is that the size of a person, or they have to be giant?
It has to be considered the giant. The creature has to be considered giant type.
All right.
It's an actual type of creature, like fiend or fae or.
What do you want for
These cost a lot of money.
Okay.
They're gonna run you 1,000 gold each.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out my jewel encrusted gloves.
Hmm.
And when she does it, I'm going to say, no!
Yeah.
Make a persuasion check.
Dice don't fail me now. Dice don't fail me now.
Oh yeah.
It didn't fail.
19.
Oh my God, those are lovely gloves. Are you suggesting the barter?
I am.
I believe we can make a deal.
It's like listening to the BBC.
The gloves for the arrows?
Yes. Gloves for the
We have a deal, love.
Excellent.
She takes the gloves and gives you your 3 arrows. So mark off 3 arrows of giant slaying.
Wow.
Okay, next up.
Scroll.
Have a couple. What kind of scroll you looking for?
Same woman.
I'm trying to make it the same woman.
She's coming back. I'm looking for a scroll that might have 200 pieces. I can't handle it. I'm trying to find a scroll that would help me create an image.
Oh, that's more of an illusion type magic.
Yeah.
I don't deal in that. You should go see Farah at the Arcane Emporium.
Okay, what type of scrolls do you have?
I currently don't have any in
Why
stock.
are you asking?
Because the DM forgot the inventory he wrote down.
It was like I thought I was supposed to go see the other lady. Okay. Can we march over to Farah?
Sure.
Arcane Emporium.
Yeah. There might be fun stuff here. Let's
Oh,
go check this out.
Okay, so you head down. This is a new shop for you. You've never been to Farah's Arcane Emporium before. Okay, Farah is a human woman.
Okay.
Good morning. What can I do for you?
I am looking for a scroll to create a visionally illusion. A visionally illusion.
A visionally illusion, eh?
Visual.
That was like me with my tasks.
Your best bet would probably be this one. This is a scroll of silent image. I could give that to you for maybe 150 gold.
What?
Souls.
Well, it's only
Silent image?
It's only a first level spell. It doesn't really cost that much to make.
How many do you have?
Of that spell, just that one.
Oh, it's mine.
Silent image, is that what it's called?
And it's like a one-time use only,
yeah.
right?
Once you cast the spell through the scroll essentially burns up.
That's fine.
Okay. Do you have anything that explodes?
Hopefully a potion or an acid.
Ew.
The acid doesn't have to explode. It could be either or.
We want a maim or whatever.
We would like to
You
kill
kind of
things.
creeping me out a little bit. Think I want you to leave my store?
No. We are on official business from the Lord Mayor. We are his adventuring team. We have all the right credentials. Here, look at this thing that maybe they gave
Okay.
me. I don't remember.
Well, I got 4 vials here. These are poison vials.
Poison?
Yeah,
Nice.
Can
Standard?
I dip arrows in it?
you
or-
sure can. You'd be able to tip 3 arrows with each vial. 3 in each.
Anything that explodes?
I don't have really anything that explodes. I have this wand that creates fireworks.
Regular old fireworks.
Yeah.
How much is the wand worth?
Distraction.
This 10 gold.
Yeah,
Okay.
done.
Wait, no. What if you were to take that wand and put a little extra oomph into it to create it where it created like a fireball or something?
That wouldn't work. That's a different enchantment.
It's a different enchantment.
Yeah.
Can you make me a wand that would maybe release 1 fireball a day?
You want a wand of fireballs?
Yeah.
You want to order one?
Yeah. How much is that?
Okay, I can craft that for you.
How much?
I could probably do that for 1,500.
What do you think of this lovely silver chalice?
Make a persuasion check.
How many a day? How many fireballs a day?
It would have 7 charges a day. It would have 7 charges that would recharge 1d4 plus something every day, I think.
Ooh!
There is such a thing?
Yeah, wand of fireballs. It's a little
17.
jet item. Yeah.
She's been very persuasive tonight.
17? I could take the chalice as a down payment. When it's ready, you come back with 500 gold. We'll call it equal.
Freaking A.
Done.
You are my hero.
Okay.
500 gold?
We got it, man.
1,500.
We got it.
It'll be the same as his +1 axe. 2 weeks from today, it'll be ready.
Okay. Oh, jeez Louise.
He's a week in. He's a week into his enchantment.
Oh, maybe I could add something more to my axe, no?
Right in the middle
How
of
much for the
things.
poison vials?
Enchantments don't work that way. Yeah, you're going to take one enchantment or another. You can't. Yeah, it doesn't
How
work
much
that
for
way.
the poison vials?
Poison vials, 100 gold each.
Okay. I have everything that I need. I think the next we go to,
What do we need at the Crow?
I want to know what intel he has. I was told when I was relieved from watching the hideout, somebody took over for me, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you were told.
So I want to know what they've been monitoring it. What can they tell us? Exact location, how many people are in there, do we see contraband going in and out, is there an armory in there, are they
Well,
going to be well stocked?
Exact location, you know
Yeah.
where it is.
Uh-huh.
You've seen activity, you've seen Blue Ring members coming and going.
Yeah. But is it a hideout or is it a warehouse where they're going to be like crazy overstocked?
Yes, on both. They
Yeah,
believe that
there's
that
an
is.
armory in
Yes.
there, right? Yes, which means we can't go inside. See, this is why I wanted to know, because I wanted
Well,
to...
The information you have is you believe that that's their headquarters.
Okay. How many people are inside, though? Do I know that? Could that have possibly changed?
Maybe. You've seen activity, you've seen people coming and going.
How many people have I witnessed?
How many days were you watching? Like, I don't know, you've seen more than a few.
More than a few. So
Yeah.
10, 20?
Yeah.
Okay. How many people at any one time?
A couple, and they try to be clandestine. So a
Okay.
couple at a time.
A couple at a time. Oh, all right. All right. Did I notice any patterns where a specific time of day or anything like that would make a difference? Like, are there, like, guard changes or anything like that?
Not so much. I guess not as much activity during the day. They try to operate in the cover of night, but they try to keep legitimate businesses as fronts as well. So there is activity during the day.
Got it. Okay. All right.
So that was the Crow.
No.
No, that's what she already knew.
I
That's
should've
what
already
Umbra would have already known.
Oh, I thought you were like prepared fast forwarding.
No, that's what Umbra would have already known.
So do we still need to go back then?
No, I mean, I guess we can. You guys can follow me. I'll go over there, and I'm thinking like mid-morning,
Mid-morning when they're hungover.
like when they're either
Maybe dusk.
hungover or
I'm sorry, not dusk. Dawn. When they're still like
before
half
they
asleep.
like switch over their people.
Yeah.
So their guards would be tired, right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, let's go.
I like it.
What
Okay.
time is it now?
It would be mid-morning right about now.
So how long? Like, can we get there and it would still be mid-morning, or are we gonna get there and it's gonna be late?
It would be a few hours across the city, so it would be mid-afternoon by the time you get there.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think it's a crapshoot and we should just go?
For a mid-afternoon raid.
Yeah.
That's tough.
It's gonna be busier at night, so you want to get in there before
Yeah,
nightfall.
Yeah, definitely before nightfall, but I'm not crazy about mid-afternoon. It's like peak hours for everybody, too many eyes. This is tricky and risky to begin with.
I say we go back we talk about our plan tonight,
Mhm.
and then we go back
Okay.
tomorrow morning.
Good idea.
The only thing that I can think of is if I cast this spell, it's silent image,
Uh-huh.
meaning it can't speak. It can't say, guys, I'm over here.
Yeah. That's what the
So-
wand is for.
What?
The fireworks wand we bought.
To
you
make
got
the
that
noise
too?
so people will go
Yeah, she
outside
bought it.
and see the silent image.
That's what I
Right?
wanted.
Am I reading, am I interpreting that correctly?
Yeah, so we create a copy of him. We have it walk right up and stand right outside, and then we're going to use the fireworks to make a whole lot of noise to get them to come to us because we cannot go in.
Can we also create a way that you can do thaumaturgy? No, you don't have thaumaturgy.
What's that?
No, no, no.
Okay. Once we get
I
them
don't
out,
think
if this works, how we just one-to-one hand combat?
Don't look
Chop
at
'em
me.
up? No, I'm just.
This is tactics. You guys
Well,
figure this out.
that's why I wanted him to have extra javelins. I say we stay as far back as we can. We all have range.
Yeah,
You have arrows. You don't have range. You have spells.
I have spells.
You've ranged
You have
spells.
javelins now. She's range.
I got magic missile.
I'm range. I
Magic
say we
missile's
stay out of
perfect.
range for as long as we can. Until if they're up on us, then you guys are still our front line.
This all works. How do we know we killed them all in that one time? That there aren't any little blue men?
I think there is a point where we pull out as many as possible
and then just cut our losses and go.
and cut our losses and go in, yeah, and clear it out, yeah,
Yeah, I agree.
yeah.
Okay.
But at very least, we'll minimize who we're gonna have to face
Yeah.
in there.
There'll be a lot more empty rooms when we get in there.
Yeah.
All right.
And
There
whoever
should
is
be a
in there
treasure
will
trove
be
of shit, yeah.
holding down. They're not going to be coming out guns a-blazing.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
idiots are going to be coming out into the
All right.
street.
Yeah, the grunt work.
This is our plan. So we
Okay.
rest, and
Okay.
then we're gonna head out
Yes.
at first light.
All right.
Okay.
Finish
I
the
say
break
we-
up. Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh, do you want to actually head out at like in the middle of the night so we're there at first light? Because it does take a couple hours to get there.
Yeah.
Yes. Middle of the night to be there.
Everyone early to bed.
Okay.
I don't have a
So you're
problem
starting the
with
day at like 4 a.m. or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So by the time you all wake up, it is still dark out, so you've never made your way through the city at this hour. It's kind of weird seeing the city this desolate, because you've never been out on the street at like 4:30 in the morning. Like, shops aren't even open yet. Like, it's as you're making your way through the upper city, through the lower city, you just are beginning to get to sunrise as you're approaching the place that starts getting familiar for you, Umbra. And you're just starting to see some shops are opening up, just getting like sweeping up and just getting things ready. And you're starting to approach that section right at the end, the southern tip of the lower city, Umbra, that you remembered, that hooks around into along the Lopa River. And you get to that spot and you can see the warehouse.
How covered in greenery is it?
The warehouse itself, not very. I mean, there's cover approaching it, but once you get to about 100 feet, 70, 80 feet, like that, the cover starts to get scarce.
I want to do two things. I want to check to see if there's anybody in the woods as a hideout, and I want to check to see if we can stealth up.
You want to check, what was the first thing?
To see, are there scouts in the woods that are like, oh, here they're coming.
Okay, make a perception check.
Perception check. Now, in addition, who would like to keep the sending stones?
To talk to each other?
They're essentially walkie-talkies. You have 25 words. Talk back and forth.
Okay.
You said perception first?
Are we protecting Tor no matter what?
Yeah, we have to.
So maybe he keeps one.
Yeah. And then who's on the front line going in? If it's not Tor.
It's me.
It's you? Yeah.
Mhm.
So then I think one
I think
each.
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
So you have 25 words.
Because you
to talk
two
back
would
and
be the
forth.
most likely to be separated,
Right,
is
right.
basically what I'm thinking.
Yes.
Okay, so perception check?
Is that? I asked you if that was the first one that you wanted
Yes,
me to do.
yes.
Perception 13.
13, you don't notice any scouts.
Okay.
No, yeah, no outward
Can I
scouts.
roll? Because I'm pretty good at perception.
It's already been rolled.
Oh.
I'm sorry. And what was the second thing you wanted? Oh, it's to stealth up?
To stealth. I'm gonna say, guys, let's all be really quiet walking up. I don't want to alarm anybody.
Okay. Then everybody make stealth checks. Disadvantage for Sashim and Nula.
I still have a luck point.
You can use it.
So I don't have disadvantage.
Nope, it'd be a straight roll for you.
Oh, there you go.
11.
Okay,
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll pick you up.
16,
Oh, stealth?
14.
14, yeah.
18.
18. Okay, you guys are pretty good. Yeah, you're able to approach. Pretty confident that you are staying well hidden. And now you see that warehouse about 70 feet in front of you.
There's only one
So
door.
my short bow is up to 80, so I can hit the front door, right? With staying in cover.
Yes.
Okay.
You're only seeing one.
The back door.
From what I see, everybody uses the front door. Not that I know for a fact that there's a back door.
Wait till the
but
last minute to ask, but okay.
The warehouse itself is fairly small for a warehouse, and you can see that there's plenty of tracks going back and forth. They lead. There's a little staircase that's next to an outdoor cook fire pit, and you see that almost like if our back door was to the basement was open. It kind of looks like that, like a set of stairs going down.
Oh, okay.
yeah, I say we make a copy of him
Right.
and send it out. Everybody has something prepped that's 80 feet or more.
So I'm trying to read right now. Sorry.
Yeah.
80 feet or more. Yeah, I have I got 2 spells that go.
Do you have spells that are long range?
Okay, so what's being done right now?
We're getting in position.
And
Okay.
we're getting readied actions.
I'm getting ready to ask.
Okay, what's being readied?
Okay. I am gonna ready I'm gonna dip, I think, 3 arrows, 3 poison arrows.
Okay.
Have 2 ready to go and have 1 loaded and ready to strike. That's just a D4 added to the damage?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, she has that. Already the magic missile.
Okay.
I love that idea. I love that
Since you're
idea.
doing that, then I'll have the 4.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And that's within range, right?
Laura, when are you getting ready to go? The
Guiding bolt at 2nd level.
guiding bolt 2nd level.
I can only do 1st level.
No problem. And
Where are we keeping Tor? To keep him safe.
well, right now he's just with us because
Okay.
we're in
Yeah.
the tree line.
Okay.
I think we should spread out in the tree line. If anybody bum rushes us, I don't want us all to go down.
Okay. Like how far from each other?
10
20
feet?
10 feet?
10 feet?
Oh, I take
Well,
the
how
potion.
far can you throw your javelin?
Between 30 and 120.
Yeah. I would get a javelin ready to go.
Yeah.
I would
Javelin
put like
ready.
5 javelins out in front of you.
And have 1 in your hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready that.
Yeah.
I
I
would
do that
say
with a-
I would say our trigger is when they
Action.
realize that the image is not real.
Yeah.
Huh?
We want to get
What'd you
as
say,
many
Hans?
out front as possible.
Prickle. How can I do multiple throws? No,
No.
one throw at a time.
Yeah, same as your melee attacks.
Okay.
So first thing you're doing is casting Silent Image.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just reading through it now. I'm sorry if I was distracted.
Okay, so Silent Image, the range is 60 feet
So I have to be within 60 feet
of,
of
where
what I want.
of where you want to cast it. Yes.
Okay. How? I apologize. The door, tree line. How far?
70 feet.
Oh, okay. I'm fine. I'm gonna stay 10 foot back from that tree line,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna cast it right in the middle between us.
So you're 80.
Right in the middle.
Yeah.
So-
I'm 80 feet from the door, and I'm casting it 40 feet from me and 40 feet from the door
Okay.
to bring them out.
So if you're standing right at the end of where the tree line would be, we'll say 30. We'll say you're 30 feet away from the image.
Well, can we
From
make
the
it
tree line.
look like he's walking out from the tree line?
So it's a 15
Not with
foot.
Silent Image.
It can it
Oh, I
just
just read it.
appears.
It
that you
just
can't-
stays
Major image you can move, not Silent Image.
It says within a 15-foot cube I can move him.
Oh yeah, you can. How about that?
Ah,
I'm sorry, I read it wrong. You're correct.
So right at the edge of the tree line is where I'm going to start it, and he's going to walk out 15 feet.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Are we all 80 feet
So-
from there? Are we
That's-
all that distance from
You're
I'm
all
gonna
gonna be
say,
within
guys,
30
I'm
feet of
setting
it.
up here, spread out around me.
Yeah, so we're all going to be 10 feet from each other at minimum. We're
Like
gonna
this,
spread out
and
along
then-
the
Last
tree
stand
line.
action, right?
Yeah, exactly. And then once you have the image, so you cast, when you create the image, and before he starts walking out, I'm gonna take the wand of fireworks and I'm gonna shoot it.
I'm going to cast it, and he's in the tree line.
Mm-hmm.
And it lasts for 10 minutes as long as I'm concentrating. while I cast it, she's gonna start shooting shit off. I'm gonna have him walking around in that 15-foot cube, kind of like, you know, kind of going like this and like, you know, whatever. He can't speak, but he can move. And then I say we do not attack until they realize it's
like hold.
Hold
the
it,
second
hold
they're
it,
like,
hold it.
hey, then boom.
That's the trigger for all of our readied actions to go off.
If anybody bum rushes him,
Your range is going to be about 30 feet, so if that changes what you want to have readied, just letting you know.
Okay.
He'll be closer to us. Yeah, I'm sticking with the arrows.
Just letting you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Like
I'm gonna keep magic missile.
I think
I
everybody's
might
happy.
back up a little bit more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So
Still with them. Right?
I'm within 60 feet, so as long as I can back up like another maybe 20 feet.
Where's
Okay.
Mama? Where are you?
120. My thing reaches
Yes,
120.
Okay.
So
So Ember takes the scroll and she says the incantation that's on it, and the scroll sort of just dissipates. And this image of Tor appears 30 feet out from where you are.
Boy.
Great axe on his arm, and he's just kind of walking around, just
Yeah.
sort of hanging around this little 15-foot radius. But it looks pretty good. Looks like him.
Tor yell out. They're not paying attention right now. I can make it sound like you're. I can make his mouth move,
Right.
and you could be like, "Come on, you want me? I'm right here."
All right, we can do
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So-
And then I'm gonna start to shoot off the fireworks.
Okay. So Tor yells out
And I'm
like,
trying to.
"You looking for me? Ah, come and get me!"
Yeah, right.
And
Yeah.
you make the
I'm making his mouth kind of.
Yeah,
You know.
ventriloquist action.
hey,
Yeah.
and
Right.
Yeah.
acting all tough. Off goes.
Firework.
Yeah. Firework.
Okay. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
More fireworks.
And then after maybe
Yeah.
30 seconds, you see the door open, and you see this humanoid. Because it's the stairs go down, so you see first the heads, and then the humanoid bodies start popping up.
I'm gonna have Tor smile, cock his head, and kind of go like this.
Like,
Oh,
what?
for God, let me get through it once. 1776.
He's gonna
Okay.
start swinging his axe around,
Okay.
pointing to the necklace.
You see a human male, a human female, and a male elf. The male human is in studded leather armor, and you see he has a scimitar sheathed. And he's the most curious looking one. He's like eyeing, like, what is, almost sort of incredulous. And the two behind him don't appear to be wearing armor. They each have a short sword sheathed, and they have a loaded hand crossbow that they're approaching very, very SWAT team-like. Like, very eyes trained on the illusion. Human male, scimitar studded leather, is going to get right up on him.
Okay, that's what I want to know.
Crossbow people, one's 30 feet that way, one's 30 feet that way. You're all back here in cover.
Okay.
Got it.
All right, I didn't know if I was using this DC or my DC. My DC is 14.
Your DC is 14.
14.
Natural 20.
Oh,
So he means.
But only he knows. The other two don't.
Yeah, but I gotta play it out the way this would work. What's gonna happen? I mean, I'll show you the dice. It's natural 20.
we believe you.
Okay, but they each have to roll individually, right?
Not when this happens, because you see, scimitar's out and the guy walks up. He steps right up to the image.
Steps right up to the image, take him down.
Okay.
Yeah. So the trigger was.
The
Supposed
trigger
to be
was when the guy gets
the
close.
guy is close enough to figure out.
Okay, fair enough. Then the ready
When
actions will
he
go off.
knows, our ready actions.
Then in that
But
case,
before we take him down, can the illusionary Tor go like this?
okay, ready actions. We're just gonna go around the table because they're all gonna happen at once. So we'll start with the magic missile.
Okay. 10. 13.
13. So a new spell for Sashim that she's taking for a spin. She releases her incantation, and like 3 magical darts just boom, 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 scatter across this male human. Tor,
Sure, I'm going to throw my lightning,
your javelin of lightning.
javelin of lightning at one of the ones with the loaded.
Just
1 or
wanted
2.
To give you an
Huh?
idea.
1 or 2.
I'm going to take care of one.
1. Okay. Roll the attack.
Use 1D.
Yeah, this is gonna be 1d.
It's 16.
That's
18.
No, it would just be the 6.
okay.
Oh wait, no, you're right.
Damage.
You're right. Plus the 6.
2.
So yeah. Either way, it hits. So 17 hits, sure, by all means. So now I forget the damage on a javelin of lightning.
Oh, that would be 1d6 plus 4.
That's just the javelin. You said you javelin of lightning, right?
Lightning, yes. I don't have the.
That's
the
okay.
write-up on
I got it in
Sorry
the.
about that.
I got it in the DMG.
Okay.
Let's figure this out because it's more than just the one. You still do the 1d6, but that's just the weapon damage.
Right.
Basically, what happens is the weapon turns into a lightning bolt.
Right.
Oh, I made a mistake. You don't even need to roll the hit on that.
You didn't need to roll the 20.
That is my mistake. I apologize. It just hits.
Like a magic missile.
He basically throws it and casts like a lightning bolt with it. So,
Oh, take back your luck point.
yeah,
Yeah.
take the luck point back. You
Okay,
still have it.
okay.
Yeah, so yeah, no, absolutely not. So,
No, she be.
oh crap. That is awesome. The way I'm reading it,
Oh, you got more stuff.
that's only a... I can't believe it's only an uncommon item. Oh, because you can only use it once it happens. Okay. So basically, it's both. It's a roll to hit, and it's a saving throw.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll that'll count. So it does hit.
Okay.
Now we'll do the guy's saving throw, which I like your chances. He fails the saving throw. So first, we're gonna do the
Okay.
roll me 4d6. We'll start with that.
6, 9, 12, 16.
16. Okay, so as Tor releases this javelin, mid-flight, it turns into a lightning bolt. And the lightning bolt extends and just...
Like Zeus action.
Like Zeus style, Crispy Critters #1. The lightning bolt goes away, and #1 is still standing there, burnt, singed, and the bolt turns back into a javelin and continues flying at him. Hits. Roll me 4 more d6s, please.
Whoa! You need more?
We need more of those. No, I got it.
Oh.
4, 9, 14, 19.
And with a sinks into him, and another quick burst of lightning energy goes. The guy flies back and just spread eagles, dead,
Excellent.
with the javelin sticking out of him.
Good.
Wow.
Okay, so let's...
Yes!
That was good.
First freaking hit!
That's a bonkers item.
Wow.
I mean, now it's just a regular. You can go
No,
get
yeah,
it, but
yeah.
now it's a regular javelin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It only had one use.
It's a one shot, man.
Yeah, but that's
wow.
how you use it, man. That was crazy.
That's bonkers. Okay, Ember, ready to action.
Fire bolt.
Fire bolt?
My cantrip was. What is it? Fire bolt.
On.
The first guy who knew it was an illusion, he's down.
Okay. He's not down.
No,
Oh, he's not down?
not. No,
Wow.
number
Oh.
1 just got taken out. But
Oh,
number-
my
Those are the- one of the-
apologies.
He got hit with the magic missile, but he's still on his feet.
Okay, I want to hit him with fire. And if I hit, I would like it to be aimed toward his eyes.
Fire bolt.
Bolt.
Fire bolt. Okay.
13 plus 6.
Hits.
Okay. 1d10. Oh, I can't wait for next level. 2d10. 4.
Okay. Umbra, ready to action.
I have my poison arrow.
Shoot me with my poison.
On the guy who knew it wasn't an illusion.
Okay.
Okay. 19.
Oh, so close to a 20.
Oh, I got excited for a second. Well, I mean, plus 6.
Yeah.
Still
It's like a million. So yeah.
Six.
So your D6 and your D4 plus your
my
dex.
bonus. Yeah. Okay.
19 out of 20.
Oh, that sucked totally. That's a 2 plus 4, 6.
Okay.
Yeah, that totally blew.
Ready to action?
Yep, guiding bolt.
Oh,
second
mama.
level.
Second level
So this
guiding
is-
bolt.
I had
Boy,
these
she
4,
got-
Okay, so that's gonna go to.
but I put them in the second
It'll
level.
be 5. Yeah,
It's 5.
it's
that
5.
formula
Well, first
she
you gotta roll to hit.
Okay.
First you gotta roll and see if you hit. Second level guiding
While
bolt.
she's doing that, can I just say, I wanted the illusion on my turn.
17.
Hits.
Okay.
So 5d6s, please.
5.
Wow.
She's not throwing around.
She throws that shit in.
Yeah. Poke someone's eye out.
Jeez Louise now.
I love it.
Oh, it's supposed to mean it so that you can just
25.
drop it in and you don't have to
25
throw it
damage.
in your hand, right?
He's still up.
That head guy?
They're both, yeah. And the other one didn't take any damage.
How much damage did you do?
25.
25.
Damn.
I am sorry, because on my turn I wanted to say that the image took the axe and went and wound up for a swing.
Okay, it
Didn't
does that.
actually hit, but was like that.
Okay, it does that.
Okay. I want the other ones to be confused.
Okay.
Or the one guy who's still maybe alive.
Well, now you're rolling initiative is what you're doing.
Rolling initiative.
Everyone is.
Everyone's rolling
Oh.
initiative.
We'll remove these so our dice doesn't get confused.
Wow, that was some sucky initiative.
Mine too.
The first one all day, nat 20.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying.
Hate when I get it on initiative.
I hate.
Mine
like
was
a
like you
waste.
take out a pouch. I mean, come on.
Okay, Ember.
22? 22?
Wow.
Nulara.
2.
Oh.
Cleric initiative. Sashim.
10.
Tor.
8.
Umbra.
9.
Ooh, very unroguey.
Yeah, I rolled a 5.
Okay, Ember, you're up.
I am up. Cloud of Daggers.
I love that. Oh, the daggers.
Cloud of Daggers on the guy who's still up. Who knows the
That's my
truth.
favorite.
Okay.
Okay?
Well, the damage happens on his turn.
Okay.
So you release your spell, and now 4 daggers go above this guy's head.
Fucking know it.
Sashim with a 10. You're next.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, everyone else is in single digits.
Jeez. Yeah.
Okay. I'm in the tree line, but I'm within 60 feet.
30 feet of the main guy, 60 feet of the other one.
The main guy. I'm gonna try to do a ray of frost on him.
Okay.
Alright. Oh, natural 20.
Whoa.
2d8s, please.
9.
Okay. Nice, solid bolt of cold energy. Concentrated cold goes flying at that guy. Umbra,
How far is he from me?
30. He hasn't moved.
25 feet. I wanted to know if I could get him. Get him? No. Because if I get in within 5 feet of him, can I use my movement to get in 25 feet and then attack with melee, or no? Do I have to actually have a full 30 feet?
Oh, I see what you're doing. Yes, you can do that.
I can. Because
Yes.
5 feet is technically enough to engage in melee as the action.
You're
right?
correct. Yes, you can do that.
Okay, so I am going to use my movement to get on top of this guy, and I'm gonna take my katana out for a stroll.
Umbra draws her new sword and bursts from the tree line. Ah! All right, do it. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
18.
18 hits.
Okay.
As now this guy has no idea what to make of any of this.
Ooh.
Nice.
11.
Yes, because the +1. So yeah, 11 damage.
11 damage. Bonus action disengage.
That really would only come into play if you're moving away. It doesn't matter if you're staying there in melee.
Oh.
If you're still standing there, there's nothing to disengage from because you're there.
Yeah.
Tor, you're up.
A real tour. I'm gonna throw my javelin at the number 2.
Okay.
What do I
30,
just,
30 feet.
what do I just leave it on?
Same difference. You're at disadvantage unless you use a luck point. How if you have any luck left?
No, I do. Because
Yeah.
I got
You
the
wanna
one back,
storm
so
up?
I have 4.
Okay.
Yep.
18, 24.
Hits? Yeah, so this will be the d6 plus your strength.
That's 8.
As Tor lets loose another javelin, this one sinks into the chest. That one is a male elf who's holding a hand crossbow.
Yeah, make him weak with the...
You did this one, correct? I just want to make sure.
Yes.
I understand.
Which he goes now.
Dude, they both hit, but this number 4 is in bad worse shape.
Oh, number 4's having a real bad day.
Okay, so
Well, neither one of them look great. He at disadvantage because he's out of range of his crossbow, but he is going to return fire in the direction of where the javelin came from. He's at disadvantage because you're beyond the primary range. Okay, at disadvantage he's going to miss because I don't think 8 hits you.
No.
So he takes a desperation shot in the direction. That bolt comes nowhere near you. It just sails off into the trees.
okay.
He then turns. This is the main guy who's Tor killed the other one. So this will be the main guy. This is the one who's over here.
I thought Oh, I see. How
Tree
you're
line
looking
over
at
here.
it.
Yeah, that's how I'm looking at it.
Okay.
This one is turning and running. Running back
Running.
toward the warehouse.
That's not good.
Bonus action dash. He gets right up to where the stairs are. Actually, if he dashed, he'd be inside because he was only 30 feet away from the stairs. So he goes down the stairs and disappears into the warehouse. Now the main guy goes. Cloud of daggers damage, please.
10.
Bad day for him. He does not have a disengage action, so he's just going to attack. Scimitar out, and he draws a dagger with his offhand. And the only one in his threat range is Umbra. Okay, you avoid the scimitar and one dagger, but he does stab you on the third try with the dagger once. You take 4 points of piercing damage. And finally, Nulada Bendito.
Yay.
Sacred flame.
They all let them
Down.
Okay.
combine.
Down to
So I would read the
Fails.
definition.
So D8, please.
The definition.
Was she hitting someone or she hitting the door?
You sure you want a Sacred Flame or Toll the Dead?
Why?
Because you can get more damage on Toll the Dead.
That is Toll the Dead. I said Toll the
Okay.
Dead.
He rolled
Did you hear me
You
say
get
Toll the
30.
Dead?
No, see how it says
He rolled a 2 on the dice, so he failed either saving throw. So this is going to be a D12.
all of them say that
Is this
it's
going at the door?
it doubles your
No, this is going on the main guy fighting
Okay.
Umbra.
Ted.
He had 10 hit points left.
Oh my god.
He had exactly 10 hit points left. That's why I wanted you to do Toll the Dead. You had a chance to kill him with Toll the Dead, not Sacred Flame. So the guy stabs you, Umbra, and then a famous sound, a familiar sounding gong goes off, and his eyes roll back, and he falls over.
Woo-woo.
And you hear Nulara from the trees. You're welcome.
Nice, Ma.
And other guy has vanished into the tree line, into the warehouse.
To the warehouse.
Let's go.
So third one got away from you.
Okay, so I'm gonna put this here.
Tell everybody.
That's not a bad place to stop. But before we do, I just want to know what you guys are doing now. Are you sitting and waiting, or are you pursuing into the warehouse?
We have no idea who's in there.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd rather
We're
wait.
waiting.
We
We're
have
waiting.
no-
We're
that's
sitting
their
waiting.
headquarters. Or
Yeah.
another
Is that
guy?
image
No.
of him still up?
It's still there, yeah.
Then I'll wait.
We're waiting.
It's not still there? You dispelled it?
You dispelled it while I'm still waiting.
Okay. So you're gonna realize one got away,
He's
and
gonna
you're
sound the alarm and make them come out.
Well,
anyway.
yeah.
Exactly.
Or
okay.
they all barricade the door and stay in there. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
You know,
I'll say we wait
set
a
the place
while.
on fire.
Yeah.
Okay. So you
I
all
mean, he
just
saw the rest of us attack, right? So he knows we're there.
Yeah, I think we're okay still.
take cover,
Yep.
ready your weapons, and see what comes next.
Yep.
And when that is the moment, we will pick it up. So Umbra, remember you're down 4 hit points.
Yeah, I have it written down. 27.
Okay, that's where we'll pick it up next time. The Family That Games Together would like to take a moment to thank some of our sponsors. MasterOfTheGameProject.com, a blog dedicated to learning more about our favorite hobby, specifically the people who create the adventures that us gamers love to play. The Deck of Many, making quick reference cards for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, including weapons, NPCs, monsters, and spells, among others. Pre-order your animated spell cards today at deckofmany.com. Tabletop Loot, some of the best quality and best priced dice that we at the Family That Games Together have ever seen. Find them at tabletoploot.com. One can never have too many dice. And the Nerd Asylum, a group of amazing people playing a wonderful campaign called the Autumnford Chronicles. Check them out at thenerdasylum.com. To find out more about becoming a sponsor for the Family That Games Together, head over to our Patreon at the D&D Grandma on Patreon. A pledge of just $1 a month gets you access to Patreon-exclusive content, including interviews with the players, narrated fanfiction, and other goodies. Thank you for listening, and keep on rolling.